Folk artist Hank Holland is earning an international following after just 5 years of painting. His scenes of life on the bayou now hang in all 50 states, 106 countries, and the Vatican. The Smithsonian is now also in discussions with Holland to display a few pieces. But Holland's handiwork is really just the window dressing to a stunning life story.
Hank Holland's paintings are a blend of his memories, the good and the bad, the lessons learned the hard way, the triumphs and defeats. Every stroke is strengthened by love, plus the patience and determination Holland learned from those who came before him.
Here's an old tailgate that somebody gave me off a 1941 Chevrolet. This is my bayou tailgate. Tailgate bayou style.
Juke joints and hoodats adorn this painting. Swamp life pops out of other works. This one, entitled NOLA Love, features New Orleans' skyline rising up from a piano's keys. It pays tribute to musical legends Jelly Roll Morton, Louis Armstrong, and Dr. John. One of Holland's most popular series is called The Treehouse.
When I was growing up as a young boy, the kids gave me a hard time because of my disability. So my dad built me a treehouse.
Hank Holland was born with cerebral palsy. Growing up, other children taunted Holland because of his awkward walk, ostracized him because of his slurred speech. The treehouse Holland's father built him served as his escape from all the bullying, a safe haven where he came to terms with his unique challenges.
It's where I found my belonging in life, and I began to understand my disability.
Understanding cerebral palsy didn't mean giving up. Accepting CP actually helped Holland learn to live life to the fullest.
When you're born with a disability, you get so many strikes against you to begin with, and you got to constantly prove yourself or work harder to get to where you want to get at.
In 2003, Holland was working as an environmental auditor when he decided to volunteer at United Cerebral Palsy of New Orleans. That's where he met Loyola graduate Maria Hernandez, who was working at the nonprofit in marketing despite also battling CP. Things moved fast.
You met in August and you proposed at the end of September?
I told you I was smitten. I was in love.
The couple married in September 2004 and began wrestling with whether to have a baby. Maria had long dreamed of a family, but had concerns about whether she could be a good mother.
God told me, look, it's not your decision. If you have a baby, I'm going to be here every step of the way to help you.
In November 2004, the Hollands began trying. 1 month later, they discovered they'd been successful. Christian Holland came early, August 2005, just ahead of Hurricane Katrina. Despite the premature birth, the storm, and the doubts swirling in Maria's mind, she was a natural at motherhood.
Everything that I worried about when I was pregnant, how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do, what if I drop him, what if,
Never happened.
never happened.
It never happened.
Never.
Today, Christian is the picture of health. A 7-year-old second grader whose favorite subject is science.
Try it again.
Thanks to hours spent scrimmaging with his dad, Christian can school you on the basketball court.
Doing all kinds of tricks and dribbling.
That is, when he's not on the baseball diamond.
I like baseball a lot because whenever you pitch the ball really hard, the ball goes like really far. That's what I like about it.
Becoming a dad, what was that like for you?
Oh, it was scary, mainly because I wanted to pattern myself after my father, who was a good man. And he wasn't alive when Christian was born.
Holland summoned the memories of his father for inspiration in raising Christian and in dealing with the scorn he and Maria face from others.
You get a lot of looks in public. Like, what are you doing with him? What do you know? Well, who are you to have a child? Can you take care of that child? It's always hurtful. It's always, I want to scream. I get so mad sometimes.
The Hollands overcome through prayer and the philosophy that they should never let someone else steal the day's joy. They rely on
God,
God,
faith,
faith,
and
trust.
and you believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You got to believe in who you are.
faith and love are common themes in Holland's paintings. He often incorporates the principles he lives by. And there are nods to his favorite Bible verses, too. Holland always signs his paintings with an upside-down signature because, as he says, he's a little different. Then he always adds a cross.
Because I didn't paint that by myself. God and I painted that together. And we have a good time doing it.
There's someone else who Holland credits with guiding his artistic hand, his mother Jane. She was a painter her entire life. Holland grew up watching, but never picked up a brush. Then 5 years ago, after Jane died, Holland was missing her so desperately, he tried painting simply to feel closer to her.
Every time I paint, I feel like my mom's sitting on the table or sitting on the side of me saying, you know, you need to do this, or you need to do that, or Hank, you need to take a break.
Holland's paintings now number more than 8,000. He paints 8 to 10 hours every day.
I've taught myself. I've never had a lesson at all. So I feel like sometimes when I get stuck with something, I'll holler at Mom, okay, Mom, I can't figure this out. Help me out here.
It's working, even though Holland has no professional training. Galleries like Mosaic Garden in Baton Rouge have a hard time keeping his work in stock.
People will stand here and just look at his paintings for hours.
Art gallery owner Pam Steinzik has 18 years of experience in collecting and selling art. When she saw Hank's paintings for the first time, they touched her.
When I talk about him, I get chills in my arms. He gets you right up front, and you can't help but fall in love with one of his paintings. He uses a lot of perspective, and he has action in his little figures.
Steinzik says she'd classify Holland's work with the top folk artists in Louisiana, Clementine Hunter and William Hemmerline.
I sure would. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Steinzik's favorite piece? Hank's reverse painting done on glass.
Anything that he would paint last has to come first. The stars on the flag here.
The end result is a glowing piece that looks illuminated. It's a difficult technique requiring precise planning and vision.
The last thing he does is the water, the grass, and the sky. That's last. And normally when you're painting, that would be the first thing you lay on your canvas, and then you build your painting from there. He's amazing. He's an awesome artist.
I don't want to buy your art, but I want to meet you.
Holland's art is developing a cult-like following. Many just appear on Holland's Lockport doorstep looking to purchase a piece.
We're going to have to build another house just to hang your art. Our house could be your gallery.
Yeah.
Robert Winter travels to Holland's home periodically.
Piece number 8.
Piece number 8. They got 8 pieces. So they drove down from Covington, one of my collectors.
After years of enduring the shuns and the rejection, Hank describes every sale as a humbling experience, an honor that someone wants to bring a piece of him into their home.
Holland's work is online under the name Baby Jane Studios, in a nod to his mom. We've got a link on our website. Hank and Maria Holland are also about to publish a children's book they wrote together to teach kids about disabilities. The Zydeco crew features swamp characters who are all learning to deal with different handicaps. We'll keep you posted on when it comes out. Jennifer Hale, Fox 8 News.